Okay, let's get it. All right, cool. Let me see. Can I move this like this? Awesome. And we fixed the scroller, baby. We back in action. Let's go. All right, guys. So take profits. We're going to be doing regular starting point entries today because entries, we're not talking about entries today. We talk about entries on every single freaking call that we do, right? So I hope you guys have a ton of notes on entries, right? What we don't have are a ton of notes on take profits, right? So let's go ahead and break that down. So we're going to go ahead and start with bearish structure. So let's go ahead. Market is dropping down with some nice bearish momentum, which is perfect, right? At some point, market is going to have to pull back. So let's go ahead and draw this pullback. Awesome. So let's go ahead. We'll make this last candle a little smaller. Well, this will be my entry candle right here, my starting point. Awesome, guys. So right now, all we have is lower low and lower high, right? In order to continue trend, we need to break and close below this low so we can go ahead and continue with that trend, right? So let's go ahead. All right. Come on, my boy. Boom. Market is moving, doing what it's supposed to do. Now, let's say this drop is like, it was a good drop. You're like, oh, dang, news really hit, right? News really hit. So this is what we got right here. We have, oops, a BOS, right? Let's go ahead and label this. Bearish BOS. Let's make this a little bigger. Cool. So we got a bearish BOS. Awesome. Now let's go ahead, guys. We know that we have this rally breakout, and this rally breakout gives us the confirmation that market wants to start heading down now, right? So what we have to do is follow that rally breakout back up to the last buying candle, right? So that last buying candle is going to be our starting point. So let's go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, right here. That's going to be our starting point. This is going to be our sell zone. Awesome. All right, give me a 1 if you guys are with me so far. You guys with me in the garage? In the rancho? Let's go, baby. All right, guys. So when we find our entry point, this is our entry point, right? The starting point. Once we find that, we need to find our stop loss. So our highest wick in this area, the highest wick in this area is going to be our stop loss. Let's go ahead and label that up. Awesome. So this is the play right now, right? At this point, guys, we should be waiting. We should have an alert set. Boom. This is my alert line. I'm waiting for market to come back right now, right? So, guys, as market is coming back to our zone, we have to focus on the pullbacks. Now, notice how every time we have like a big session, notice how I'm always talking about pullbacks, guys. Pullbacks are our best friends. Why? Because in order for market to break structure up or the downside, it needs to break some type of pullback, right? So let's go ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead and just draw it. Might as well. So again, guys, you remember how I tell you guys, anytime market drops down and makes that U-turn to come back for us, right? That's going to be our main take profit. That's our swing take profit, right? So we have lower low, lower high, lower low. Now, as soon as market starts to come back and head back for us, this right here, guys, is our main swing TP. Right? We're looking for market to clear these lows. When market comes back, guys, we're looking to clear these lows and continue with the trend. Does that make sense? Give me a 1 if that makes sense, guys. Because finding your swing TP isn't that hard, really. You're almost looking for market. Where did market fall crazy? Where was that breakout rally? And when did it start to come back for me? Right? Those are fairly easy to see. Right now, what we have to start looking for is the market structure on the way up. Right? So let's go ahead and create some structure. Market's coming back for us. Now, at some point, market's going to have to pull back or consolidate, right? You guys know what the market does. It takes its sweet time. How many times have you guys been waiting for a setup and it's just consolidating right underneath your zone? It happens all the time, right? Oops. So let's go ahead. We just found some consolidation. Consolidation just happened right now. So we got this lower low. And as market comes back for us, notice how we have some consolidation. This is important, right? This is important because now when market wants to start heading back up, we can now use this area as a partial point right here. Does that make sense, guys? Yes, no, I need to know. Does this make sense? Let's go. Let's go. Awesome. So let's go ahead. Market's coming to our entry on its way, doing its thing. Let's go ahead and copy. How do you know? How do you know to go for the lower low instead of looking for the inverted head and shoulders? Well, notice how. Okay, so how do you know how to go for the lower low instead of the inverted head and shoulders? Notice, guys, what needs to happen in order for us to actually have an inverted? Does anybody know?
A change, a character.
Yes, a change of character. So notice how, in order to get an inverted, which means now we're looking for buy opportunities, we have a lower low, lower high, lower low. Now, as soon as market comes back to this area, guys, are we thinking sells or are we thinking buys? Let me know, guys. Are we thinking sells or are we thinking buys? Sells, right? Now, as soon as we break and close above, those sells just got clapped. They got violated, right? Now, we're no longer looking for sells. We're looking for buys. Now you can see we got that change of character we're looking for. And now we finally have something that looks like a head and shoulders. Does that make sense, Joey? Awesome. 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 Now, if you're seeing this, let's say you're looking at this at the 1 hour, and this is literally how it looks, but you drop down to like the 1 minute and you're like, oh man, I see the inverted right here, right? Focus on the time frame that this setup is on. Focus on this setup. Focus on this one, right? If you were looking at the 1 minute and you just so happen to miss this break and retest or whatever the case may be, it is what it is. That's a missed opportunity, right? When we follow the higher time frame setups, guys, you're gonna have way better playouts and way better payouts when you follow a trend, right? Instead of going against it, guys, I can guarantee you're gonna have way less losses, right? So now as market's heading back up to our zone, again, it may pull back or start consolidating, and that's okay, right? That's perfectly fine for us. That's just giving us areas to partial out, things like that, right? So let's go ahead. Market pulls back. Well, let's just go ahead and say, boom, market comes back up and it now hits my alert. So boom, we should now be at our desk or looking at our phone or something like that, right? Now check me out, guys. Market just pulled back and gave me a new higher high, higher low right here in this area. So now we can also use this as a partial area, partial zone. Cool. So as market's coming up to my entry, guys, are we looking to buy or are we looking to sell? Market is in bearish momentum, right? We're bearish right now. Lower low, lower high, lower low. So just because market was slightly uptrending, you guys cannot be fooled. Guys, you guys cannot be fooled on this slight upward trend. Cannot be fooled, especially when you guys are pulling up your charts. I notice a lot of you guys look at your charts like this, super zoomed in, and you're only looking at this trend that's happening right here, but you're not zooming out and hopping on a higher time frame and you would notice, oh, wow, market was actually heavily downtrending. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Does that make sense, guys? Those are what? Yes, sir. Awesome, guys. So let's go ahead and take a look. Now, this is the setup right here, guys. Boom. We could enter at the 50%, or we could enter at the first touch. Y'all know already. Miguel likes this 50%. I like the first touch. Pick one and stay consistent, guys. 88. Right? Yes, or the 88 with the fib. Yes. Right. Now, I know when I say that, guys, you're gonna say, oh man, so he's telling me. What I'm hearing correctly is I could answer at the first touch and the 50%. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying pick one. Give me a 5 if that makes sense. Pick one. Right? I don't need to see when you guys send in your charts in the chat that you have a sell here, you have a sell here, you have a sell here. Market's been consolidating in your sell zone, so you have 2 more sells right here before it even dropped. You guys don't need 4 or 5 sells in one area. Test trade the zone, right? Test trade the zone, guys. Hey, I like to do that too. That's why I know what you guys do. And obviously I see it sometimes here and there, but right. But I got to let you guys know. Test trade the area, whether it's the 50% or the beginning, first touch, right? Now, guys, if we would want to see confirmation, we go with that macro to micro type strategy. If you guys run the past 2 weeks, we covered that heavily, right? If you want to drop down and catch the snipe way up here, you drop down to a lower time frame and you try to catch this setup right here. Give me a 5 if that makes sense. Give me a 5 if y'all remember those 2 calls. Those are some fire calls. Right? Now look, guys, notice how on this time frame, we really don't have to drop down. We really don't have to drop down. We can test trade this area. Now, where's my first confirmation that market wants to start heading down? We have higher high, higher low, higher high. Now, as soon as market hits TP1, we can go ahead and partial out, guys. Partial out, move stop loss to break even. Oh, snap. Do you guys see something now? Do we have another setup opportunity?
Sir.
Anybody else in the garage see a setup opportunity?
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's the starting point. It's right here, right? This one right here. Or no?
So we're looking to continue trend to the south.
Oh, right. Okay, then never mind. I'm off.
So yeah, I'm not saying that that's not an opportunity.
Yeah.
Right. What if market respects this and then comes back up to give you your sell opportunity?
Yeah. Okay. No, for sure. For sure.
It can still happen. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yes. Our next opportunity would be here, right here, the shoulder. Right? The shoulder. Or since we got this rally breakout, there should be a starting point in here. Yes or no, guys? Since we got a rally breakout, do you think we should have a starting point in here? Yeah, right? So not only do we have a shoulder, but we should have some type of starting point in here as well. Right? So that gives us double confirmation. So we don't even need to drop down to a lower time frame, guys. Like we don't need 5 or 6 entries in one area. We have one entry here. Market comes back up to give me another sell opportunity. We can have another entry here. Do you guys understand how that's starting to work? And now you're putting entries while you're actually into profit and after taking partials. You don't need, I'm telling you guys, trust me, I've done that. And then honestly, all it does is making you stress out and overthink because you're in drawdown with 3 or 4 setups, none are in profit, and you just keep stacking because you're seeing this on the 1 to 5 minute. You just keep stacking. Boom, took another one. Market came down. Oh, snap. Market comes back up. Oh, made another one. Took another one right there. Oh, snap. Market comes back up. Oh, we took another one right there. But it's chilling. Y'all know what I mean, right? Trust me, I've been there. We don't want to do that, right? Let the market continue to break structure so we can continue to have trade opportunities, right? But look, guys, notice how once we enter in here, fam, we can go ahead, take partial one. If we choose to enter again, do what you got to do. Trade responsibly. We have take profit two, where we can go ahead and take partial again. If you choose to indulge in another sell, trade responsibly. And we have take profit three. Does that make sense, guys? Notice how, again, we continue to break structure, right? You're going to see this all over and over again. We continue to break structure, which means we should have a breakout rally here, guys, right? Which means there's
Question.
What's up?
I was just asking on our take a profit points. Like, we could use those, and it doesn't like in it doesn't like matter if they're like exactly like a 1-to-1 or a 1-to-2, 1-to
Yeah,
3,
it
right?
does not matter
Okay.
what the ratio is.
All right. Cool.
It does not matter, right? This now we're getting more advanced, guys.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Now we're getting no, you're good. That's a great
Okay.
question. Great question. No, solid question. Right. But now we're getting more advanced, guys, right? So let's say take profit one isn't a 1-to-1 or isn't a 1-to-2. We still have to do what we have to do. Why? Because that's the structure. What if, let's just use this example. I'm pretty sure this is already like a 1-to-2 at minimum at least. Okay, let's just say this is a 1-to-3. Awesome. Now, again, we're looking to swing this whole thing, right? Now, what if we get into this sell setup? We're into profit. Market drops, but we actually close inside of this range. Did market give us that confirmation that it wants to continue selling? No, right?
Yeah, it did. Oh, no.
It didn't, right? Markets in profit. Markets in profit. Markets in profit. Markets in profit. Boom. You're like, oh, snap. Market wants to continue selling. We hit take profit one, but you haven't take profit yet, right? Let's just say. Now, we have to wait for this candle to close in order for us to get this change of character. Yes or no? Awesome. Yeah. Now, what if this candle is way down here, but you know what? It closes right inside this zone again. Right inside this zone again. Do we have confirmation market wants to continue down? No. Now, what if market starts messing around here and starts heading back up and hitting you at break even? At least you took partial in this area and you moved your stop loss to break even. So even if this does hit your break even area, you at least took some piece off the playing field. Does that make sense, guys? This could happen all the time. It could hit take profit one, chill inside our zone, consolidate for a day or two, and then we can go ahead and break out of this zone. Exactly. No, that's exactly what happens over and over again. So I'm telling you, if you're seeing gold do that, and I'm literally breaking this down step by step, I hope you guys are taking notes. Trust me, I hope you guys are taking notes. This is what lets us know, guys, when market is ready to continue, right? So if you're seeing this market break past TP1, but we actually never break and close below, you better take some partials and move your stop loss to break even, right? And if market does hit your break even, you cannot be mad. You cannot be mad. You just took an opportunity in a $7.7 trillion market and you're able to come up. You can't be mad at that, right? And now we just have to wait for the next confirmation, whenever that is, right? Does that make sense, guys?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let me go ahead. Do you guys have any questions?
Hey yo, Vinny, what's up, dude?
What's up? What's up, bro?
Hey, how would a okay, so my question for me would be whenever you see a double bottom or a double top, but yet it has a right shoulder, and so for me, what I would okay, so for me, what I see at times whenever I see market consolidate, and then it gives us that BOS, and then it gives us after that, it gives us a double top or double bottom. And then from there, once it changes character, how would you play it off? Because sometimes, whenever I will go in for my right shoulder, market would tend to either go in my favor or just go straight up to the double top or bottom or double bottom.
Do you have an example of this happening by chance? Like, did this happen?
Uh, I, yeah. I can send it to you later on during the call. I have to look for it on. It's on XRP.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah. If you can, I would love to go over that with you. Would
Okay.
love to go over that with you. Guys, do you guys have any questions? Do you guys need me to go over anything else when it comes to?
Uh,
Go
a
ahead.
question actually. If our take 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 oh, sorry guys,
No,
if
you're good.
my take profit one is hit, and it's like a 1 to 3 on the at the take profit like a one. Is it ever a good idea to take some partials and then also like move our stop loss to like entry? I ask that is because at times that happens is that like it hits that point and then it just reverses and then I get clapped uh, and then I just break even though. So I was just asking.
Yeah, so you're asking once market puts you into profit,
Yes.
whether it hits TP1, whether it's a 1 to 3 or not, or whether it's a
Yeah.
one.
At the times it's happened, it's only hit or it's at like a 1 to 1.
Okay, yeah. So that's a great question, by the way. That's honestly that's a great question. Let's go over that real quick. So
Okay.
that's something that I got from Mike as well,
Okay.
and that has helped me a lot, actually,
Awesome.
learning when to move stop loss to break even, right?
Gotcha.
So let's go ahead and cover this. So notice, guys, we're having consolidation. So we already know when it comes to consolidation, we're not participating in that movement, right? But what we need to see is for the banks to come in and sweep the liquidity, sell side, right? People who are selling right here, the banks come in, boom. Now at some point they're gonna sell it down to get that change of character, right? So as soon as they sell down and we get that change of character, what do we finally have, guys? What setup do we have here? The head and shoulder. So notice this is the shoulder that I'm looking for right here. Shoulder zone, my stop loss to this play. I see you, Pat. I see you, bro. Now, again, guys, notice how we do change character here, right? We do change character, which means we should have some type of breakout rally, which means we should have some type of starting point in this area. Does that make sense, guys? Same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Same thing, right? But the difference is when market, let's just say the range that market pulls or buys from here to stop everybody out, right? Once market comes to mitigate or touch this right shoulder, technically all the market owes back is this right here. Is this right here. So let's just say this isn't even a 1 to 1, or let's say, what is this? What is this? This is a 1 to 2. Let's say this is a 1 to 2 and your TP's right here, right? If market comes to this area and it pushes off and it hits your 1 to 1, 1 to 2 area, you should
Yeah.
already be at break even because that right there is what the market gave back from buying. Right? Market bought this much. Now, once market touches this right shoulder, market should at least sell this much. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, guys? At least sell. I mean, y'all can answer. Shoot, I'm all like, shoot, y'all make sense. Right. So whenever the market buys up to sweep that liquidity and change character, guys, remember there are buy orders stuck right here. Someone has to be making this candle, right? The banks just put in billions, if not trillions of dollars to pump this market up. And then at this area right here, they also sold, right? So now they sold the market. They sold the market. So now their sell is in profit and their buy is in drawdown. Does that make sense, guys? So as market comes back inside of this shoulder, they're going to go ahead and close out this buy order. And just by them closing that out, it should at least push back down this much. Does that make sense? Everybody on the call, let me know. Does that make sense, guys? So that's how you know when, oh, snap. Maybe it was just a 1-to-1. Hey, that's what the market gave. You have to respect what the market's giving you. Guys, you guys want to go look at some examples now? Let me know. What time is it, bro? Oh,
Yes.
yeah. We got time, baby. We got time today. All right, let's go look at AUD-CHF. I was just looking at these this morning. I don't know why. My alert went off to the sell or to the buy, and I was like, what did it sell off of? And I was like, snipe, bro. Snipe, brother. AUD-CHF. Let's move this out the way. All right, guys. So let's go up a time frame because levels, when you're looking up at levels, this is all you're seeing right here, right? Now, we could already kind of see just by looking at this, markets in downward momentum. Would you guys agree, yes or no? Markets in bearish momentum just by looking at that. If you want to go up a time frame just to
Yes.
you say, oh yeah, market was definitely in some bearish momentum, right? But what is it selling to? What is it selling to right here? Because if we really want to zoom out and go up to a higher time frame, market's actually very, very bullish right now. Very, very bullish. So what is it selling to? Right? So I actually had an alert right here. Had an alert right. No, was it this one? No, was it this one right here? The inverted. And I didn't even get in. So by the time I looked at it, it was already way up here. I was like, God damn, boy. Sniper. Right? But look, we could see that spot was heavily respected. Now let's just zoom in right here and see why that spot was heavily, heavily respected. So notice how we have consolidation happening. Consolidation. Market takes liquidity to the downside. And we get that change of character. Does that make sense? So now we have that inverted play. But not only that, not only do we have an inverted, guys, we have a breakout rally. Right? So where's my starting point, guys? Is it the red or is it the orange one? All right, Josue, cheater. The orange one.
I'm sorry, bro. My bad.
You good. I'll just mess with you. Right? So that's the orange one. Let's change this to the shoulder. I like my shoulders dark. And then boom, we have the starting point, which is the green one. So guys, look at this real quick. Just look at this, right? Let's count the pips from when market sold. We have 85 pips, right? Now from right here, did we get at least 85 pips back? Yes, we did. So we better have our stop loss to break even already. This is obviously a daily time frame. You should have already had your stop loss to break even about right here, right? But guys, whatever it pushed down, I expect that right back up, at least, if it's a really good zone, right? Boom. That's solid, solid work. Now, let's go ahead and look at what sold the market right here. So when I saw that, I looked at this drop and I was like, raise it, boy. So look at this. This is what I'm seeing right here. I'm seeing BOS to the downside. BOS. Oh, I need those in caps, my boy. Bearish BOS. Awesome. Now notice how we have a starting point right here. Boom. We get another BOS. Oops. Another BOS, which gives us a starting point right here. Now, it did its job right here, gave a break and retest, did it again right here, right? So this starting point had opportunities, right? So this one is done. Now, when you start seeing that, guys, right, starting to consolidate right inside of a starting point with the starting point right on top of that, guys, the higher one is the one you really want, right? If you got in right here and it's just not pushing, we're just not pushing down. You let's say you got, I don't even know, probably like 20 pips. What is this? ADCHF? You got 12 pips. Oh my gosh. You got 12 pips, right? Market's not pushing down, comes back in your zone. You got another 16 pips. You're like, oh, maybe this isn't the zone, right? And you're seeing one right here. You know what? You might want to just take it easy with this starting point and look for the higher starting point, especially when you just start seeing market range like this, guys. Oh, man, that's exactly what we want to see. That's exactly what we want to see, liquidity. So when the banks want to come in, we can go ahead and sweep and take it back down, right? But look, guys, let's focus on our take profits because finding our starting points are fairly easy. You guys are pretty good at that now, right? But notice we got lower low, lower high, and market drops all the way down here and then starts coming back for us, right? So where's our main swing TP, guys? If we're looking to hold this, where are we looking to take this down to? You guys can go ahead and draw on my chart if you guys want, if you can. What are you guys looking at, guys? Can you guys see where we could be taking our TP to? Who drew right here? We're focused right here, G. Shoot, you trying to go for the big win? I see you.
It was a me, man. Sorry.
Very good. Whoever drew this one, you are correct. Can you go ahead and delete this, please? Are you able to? If not, I could just stop sharing real quick.
No, I don't know how.
All right, give me a second.
Oh no. Okay.
What happened? No, you're good, bro. All right, we back. All right, guys. So notice swing TP right here, right? Swing take profit. Now look at this, fam. We have lows right here. We have lows right here. We even have a wick low right here. Boom. So we have multiple take profits. We can have a take profit right here. We can have one right in the middle, whichever one you choose. Oops, how do you copy paste this thing again? Is it? I don't know. Let me just grab another one. We can use that right there. If you want to put another one between, you can if you want. That's totally up to you, right? But for me, I would probably just leave it like this. Take profit 1, take profit 2 right here, and then take profit 3 right here. Does this make sense, guys? Let me know if this makes sense. Give me a 5 if this makes sense. Give me a question mark if you are confused. Right? So this alone, guys, this setup right here alone is a 1 to 7.5, 7.6. right? If you got in at the 50%, that's a 1 to 10. 1 to 10, 1 to 11, which is fire. Stupid fire. I'm telling you guys start looking at some good higher time frame zones. You guys are gonna start getting some nice risk to rewards. Not only that, if you guys were looking at this, oops. If you guys were looking at this possible buy zone right here, guys, you guys could have held this whole time. And now that's a 1 to 22. But look, you have already partialed once, twice, 3 times.
Hey, I have a question.
What's up?
So, you know the second take profit, like, why'd you put it in?
Because there's a low point. It's a low. So we have, he asked, why did I put a take profit right here? Notice how we do break and close above this consolidation.
Yeah.
Higher high, higher low, we push up. So we can use this as a take profit as well. Anybody else have any questions? That is a good question. Questions, guys? Your charts won't load on IM. What? Press this right here. Press this. Double click that. That's weird.
Yeah, because like I'm not it why does it say that subscription is due, but I have 2 and free?
It'll say that for me too sometimes, but I think it's
That's
just an error.
weird. And it won't freaking load.
I would
One
make
of your
sure.
personal is one inactive, so
Ye-
go ahead and reach out to Scholar so he can help you out with that.
Yeah, maybe someone had gone inactive, so make sure you check your back office to make sure your people are still plugged in. And
My
then
P4?
I'm sorry.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
Oh, make sure I would check your back office to make sure your people are still plugged in. And if not, then maybe that's why. Maybe one had dropped out, and maybe that was why the subscription may be due.
Well, because I do have like 3 signed on, and there are 3 like sign-ons, and they're all active.
Okay,
So
All right.
weird.
no worries. I will just refresh.
Okay, I'm trying. Thank you.
Yep. Let's go to other. Where's the AB CAD? Guys, this one did the same exact thing. Look at this. Oh my goodness, bro. This was even better in my opinion. Notice how we have a low here. Lower low, lower high, starts to consolidate before breaking structure to the downside. Boom. We finally get that BOS, and levels is letting me know we have a starting point right there. Right? So let's go ahead. Solid zone. Solid zone. My stop loss. Boom. The highest wick in that area is right here. If you want something a little looser, you could do that, but that's a little much. Honestly, I would do this one. That's perfect. In my opinion, that's perfect. Boom. Exactly. Honestly, it's crazy. Levels is like, it's literally doing most of the work for you, bro. You literally just have to press the buttons. Now, look, guys, check me out. As market drops and comes back for us, where do you think we're going to put our main swing TP at? Because again, we're looking to take some sells here. We have my stop loss. Now, where do I need to pull this down to, guys? Draw on my chart if you can, but make sure you can delete it. Where's my lowest wick? What lowest wick? Yes, there we go. This right here is my take profit. That's the main swing right there. Bam. That's a 1 to 7.8. Stupid. That's solid. That's really good. Now let's find some structure so we could partial out. Right? Let's go ahead. We have a low point here that we can use. Right? We have a low point. Let's just actually. We have a low point here we can use. We have a low point here we can use. Not only that, guys, I mean, there's consolidation right before market buys up. So we can actually use this as well to partial out. Because depending on what you guys are leveraging, guys, I mean, I've seen some of y'all lots. I gotta keep it real. I've seen some of y'all. Y'all be letting them hang, bro. I'm telling you, y'all be doing what it do. So let's say you put, the big one in there, the big lot, and you don't have a partial zone. So way down here, guys, I know y'all up. I know y'all swimming. Y'all have to find partial zones within the market structure. So let's drop down to the 15-minute. Oh my goodness, this is not. All right then. Shoot, whatever. So let's go back up here. So now when we drop down to the lower time frame, so we can actually see the structure a lot more clear. Look at this, guys. Boom. You ain't gonna tell me this alone right here is already, look, a 1 to 3, 1 to 4, pretty much 1 to 3.5. Guys, that's a solid partial zone. If you're not partialing right here and it's already a 1 to 3, almost a 1 to 4, you have an ego problem. Okay, let me just check you real quick. If you're up like this a lot of the times and you're not partialing out at 1 to 3, and you know that this is your main swing and you're not partialing, guys, oh my goodness, you have an ego problem. Now look at Josue. Notice how in our description, on our example, when I was drawing, notice how you saw this as an opportunity to buy up, right? Yeah, sure.
It's so funny that you say that, because I honestly feel like ever since I started trading more, I'm like realizing that everything that I've never traded and lost, but I know that I come from a gambling background, and so I used to get tilted so hard, And I think it's the same. Like, the more that we trade, the more we learn and understand about ourselves and the feelings, and and it's amazing that we can sit in there and we can keep going back and checking, oh, how's it, and I've learned, like, if we keep doing that, we tend to like doubt our own like markups or whatever,
Oh,
and it's going to
100%.
stress us out,
Yep.
or at least it stresses me out. And I learned to stop doing that.
Yep. 100%. You will start talking yourself out of really good setups, like really good setups.
That's so funny.
It's part of the maturing process. It is. Right. So, Josue, notice how in the example that we drew, we were looking for buys here. Now, again, it may respect and it may not.
Right.
And in this example, it bought right up to our shoulder zone.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yes, sir.
maybe
I see that. I see that.
maybe you take that with the test trade, or maybe you wait for the confirmations you need.
Okay. Awesome, bro.
Yes, sir. Dang. And it gave an extra setup too. Crazy. It gave you 2 setups back to back, bro.
I was gonna say that too. I seen that one.
You could have had 2 setups back to back, my boy. You're up swimming. But look, guys, look at this is exactly what I'm talking about right here. Exactly. I know a lot of people in the chats that be having hella sales right here. They got 4 sales right here. Bam, 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 everywhere, right? I used to do the same thing. I'm gonna keep it real. I used to do the same shit, right? We got hella sales right here, right? But look at, guys. What if you just test traded this with a small lot? You wait for that change of character and that confirmation that we need. Consolidation. Yes, sir. I see you, consolidation. Can you touch my entry and drop down for me? Yeah, sure. I could do you a solid this one time, bro. Awesome. Boom. We hit take profit 1. We should already be at break even and take partials with this trade. Are we all into agreement on that? We hit take profit 1 with this trade, hit take profit 2 even. We take partials, and we move stop loss to break even. Yes or no, guys? Yes or no? Yes or no, guys?
Absolutely.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes. Now look at this. Boom, you have another setup right here. Right here. And now we have a new stop loss. Boom, with the same target in mind. Now look, you test traded with one lot, right? A little small baby lot. Now, boom, once we get that confirmation we need, we can now enter with the heavier lot that fits our trading account. Yeah, might as well make that thing big because we enter with big money, baby. Let's go. No, but does that make sense, guys? And all realness, does that make sense? You wait for that confirmation, and now you could enter with confidence. Yes. Sorry, on my screen it's huge. Lottie, Patrick, you funny, bro. Yes, yes. You test trade the zone. Is that the zone market's gonna respect? We'll see. Boom, we get that change of character. We can now enter with the lot size that fits my trading account. And I'm not saying enter with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trades or with 7 lots. I'm saying we took a test trade, small lot. Now we could actually take a trade that fits our trading account. Maybe you're dropping that 1%. Maybe you're dropping that 2%. I'm not sure what you guys risk at the end of the day, but you should not be dropping 2 right here. I mean, you're dropping like 6. I mean, you got 2 lot, 2 lot, 2 lot, 2 lot.
I
Crazy.
literally did like 6 lots and 12 lots on my demo.
Oh,
It
girl.
was so bad. And then one morning it was like moving around like 10K. I was like the most adrenaline I got in such a long time.
Crazy, right? Guys, that only happens when you be dropping lots like that and when you drop a lot of trades in the same area. That adrenaline, like all that adrenaline, guys, we shouldn't really be feeling that. Like you should already know what you're risking, what you're winning, right? Sorry, I had to use that as an example. That was just perfect, right? Yeah, it's not something we should feel. We should be calm when we trade. You should see this setup and be like, oh, has potential. Let's test trade it. Let's just see if it's going to hit. Oh, it went our way. Awesome. Now we have some more confidence. Let's do what we have to do. But this guy's right here is perfect. Perfect. Perfect example. Let's see. What time is it? Oh, cool. Of course, I don't get offended. Just me. That's how I learn. Yep. I love it. As long as you can take some constructive criticism to get better, we in it to win it, fam.
But yeah, that's exactly what I do appreciate when somebody can honestly just tell me what it is that I need to do instead of like not tell me, because we can't learn like that. And we could do markups all day. And if we don't ever take a trade, it doesn't really, you know what I mean?
No, 100%. Of course, 100%, dude. Long, what were you showing me earlier? Oh man, this looks good right here. What is this? 15-minute though. Sorry, guys. I gotta jump up a time frame. Ah, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Oh man. Oh man. Oh snap. Was that a snipe, bro? Oh nah. Almost. Almost isn't good enough though. Yeah, I hate how a lot of these pairs would just be stuck in like a range right here. Like that's not my favorite type of trading. Even though you can, but on higher time frame, a lot of this is most likely just going to be consolidation, which is like not my. Does this just change charts? Gosh darn it. EUR CAD. Oh, there you are. Oh yeah, it's nice right there. EUR CAD 1 hour, 4 hour, 1 hour. EUR CAD 1 hour. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Long standing and hella trades now. That's good. All right, guys. So look, market was downtrending in this area, right? We could see that, right? We could definitely see that. Obviously, it was downtrending to something. I could see this right here. That's definitely something that it was downtrending to, right? But look, let's go ahead. We can change this to green actually. I don't know why. I just be itching. But look at this. We get a BOS, right? So we know we have a starting point here. So we're just waiting, guys. We should just set alerts. We should have an alert right here. We break structure one more time. BOS, right? Boom, clean. We have another starting point right here. Now we can see this one gets disrespected. We actually have one right here. Let me see. One more. This one does the job. It does give us some profit, right? This one definitely gets clapped. But look, we have why there. It gives me one right here. There's a red arrow. Oh, snap. I'm trying to zoom in for you. There's a red arrow right there. So it's letting me know that there's a box. Isn't Luis in here, bro? No? Oh. I'm like, bro, ask me. That's funny. All right. But yeah, Level's letting me know. And it did end up doing its thing, right? Got some tips off that. Totally cool. Check me out right here. This one ended up getting clapped. It's okay. We have one right here that market is letting me know we could still use. And this one actually ends up hitting, right? Actually ends up hitting. So let's go ahead and take a look at a higher time frame. What is this? EUR CAD. So let's go to the daily real quick with EUR CAD just to see. Oh my God, that does not look good. Because look, it's just ranging, guys. Like for me, I don't really like this type of stuff right here. But look, let's take a look. Because what I like to do, oh my gosh, this is just, I just don't like this type of play. But look, check me out. This is what I'm seeing on the daily. Daily structure. We break and close below here, and then we break and close above here. So we have a giant ass inverted, giant shoulder, neckline, head, change of character, right? And it's taking its sweet time coming back, consolidating, taking its sweet time coming back, right? So let's just take a look at what we could find here. We have a breakout here, BOS. So I should have a starting point right here. Boom. Right? Oh, dang. Awesome. And then I have a starting point right here. Let me delete that. Why? Because we broke and closed here. Not only that, here. So we broke below structure twice. So that would also be a starting point. And obviously the breakout rally is pretty easy to see. So we can see we're literally chilling right inside of two supply and demand zones, which is not my favorite, especially when you see something like this. You're just waiting forever, bro. So let's go back down to the 4 hour. I guess. 4 hour time frame. I'm seeing this right now on the 4 hour. Now that we're down here, you get all this consolidation. Drop down a little bit more consolidation. When we start rallying back up, this can be a possibility. I don't trade EUR CAD, but because it's been ranging for so long, you never know if this can be respected, right? This starting point has been played off of. So I'm not really interested in this right now. Let's see.
Oh, a question.
What's up?
Question, actually. On that shoulder, if that candle doesn't have a wick, how do you estimate the shoulder?
If there's no wick, just put a
Yeah,
line.
yeah, on that
If-
candle.
Just put a line.
Okay.
Yeah, if there's like no wick on it, just put a
Yeah.
line, and that'll be your shoulder zone.
Okay. Awesome.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yep. So I am looking at this and I am seeing that market actually changed character off this. So this may be a possibility. And again, guys, like this pair consolidates a ton. So like you never know if it can be respected. It actually was respected right here. Right here. Right? So let's actually dive into that. Let's dive into that real quick. Oh my goodness, that's pissing me off. So notice we actually get everything we need to see to continue buys, and we get clapped. So we see consolidation building up. The bank sweep that, touch our buy zone, and we change character, I believe. If I put a line here. Let's see, right here. Do we change character? Yes, we do. So that right there, I'd be like, okay, let's start making some moves now. Right? New zone, we get stopped out. Not only that, it does break and close below, giving us a head and shoulder violation. So now we're really looking for sales. So we had buy opportunities, but now look at what levels is giving us. Red arrow. And we have a supply zone. So it went from buy structure to definitely sell structure. So let's go ahead and exit that now that we know that, right? So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and delete this. Or actually, we could still possibly play off the 1 hour, right? So we could just shrink that down because we still got some room to drop. I mean, this is EUR CAD. It looks like a lot of room, but it's probably like 5 pips. 40 pips, a whopping 40. Let's go, baby. Which is nice. So we still got room to sell off. But look at this, guys. Levels is literally having your back. We break structure here. Oh my God, just so nice, bro. Just so nice. Levels lets us know. We have a red arrow. Red arrow right here. Breakout rally. Starting point. Oh, another one. Breakout rally. A starting point right here. Look at that, guys. So look at this. Let's just focus on this one for now, right? Let's focus on that one for now. Every time I look at levels on pairs I don't trade, I'm like, bro, why am I not literally taking everything? But I just don't. That's not what I do. But you see, like, bro, I'm just missing opportunities left and right, bro. It's crazy out here. But look at this, guys. Sell zone. This just happened like yesterday. What's today? The 20th? Is today the 20th? Oh, this literally happened today, bro. April 19th. Bro, happened today. Crazy. So look, we're looking to sell here. Awesome. My highest wick. Bam. Right there. Solid. Okay, cool. Guys, where am I pulling down my TP to? Someone draw on my chart. Where am I pulling my TP down to? Yes, right here. So that alone was a 1 to 3.5, which is great, guys. That's great. Let's drop down to the 15-minute just so we can see structure to go ahead and take partial zones. And then we can end the call like this because this was really fire. Okay, let's see. Okay, so look at this, guys. Notice how we break structure to the upside. Levels letting me know. It's probably calling on this one, actually. Levels letting me know we just broke structure to the upside, and we actually have a starting point right here. So notice how we have a breakout rally. Boom, we have a starting point right here. Right? So this area could be a partial zone as well. Whether you want it to be this whole candle, right? You could put a box and be like, that's my partial zone, or you can have it at this low. Right? Notice how, again, we break and close above. We have a low point here. We can go ahead and use that as a partial zone as well. Not only that, guys, if I drop down even lower, you guys see this pullback. if you wanted to use that as well, this can also be a partial zone. Because again, when you guys are dropping lots, which I know you guys are, you guys have to look at this, guys. This is a perfect, damn near perfect 1-to-1, I bet. 1-to-1 right there. Market is literally telling you if you do not take partials right here, we may clap your ass. Literally, it's literally telling you. Now look at this, bro. This whole buy candle, or yeah, buy candle, right? Because it's the starting point, is 9 pips. 90? No, 9 pips. From here down, about 11 pips. Bro, it pushed down what it bought up. You should already be at break even. Does that make sense, guys? Does that make sense, guys? Anybody, does that make sense? Literally, whatever it bought up, whatever it literally bought up right here, bro. It pushed down. And at this point, guys, you should already be at break even. Let me actually make that more accurate. Let's delete this one. Boom. That's it right there. Whatever it pushed up is what we expect it to push down. And obviously, if it continues pushing in our direction, you know, it is what it is. We thank the charts and the skill set that we've learned and developed, and we go about our day, guys. Guys, this right here is fire. I don't know about you guys, but I personally really like today's session. So I don't know if y'all got value. I got value, though. I don't know if y'all got value. I don't know if y'all took notes, but I
Always,
took
always.
notes.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Guys, I hope you guys take some notes. If I went a little fast, this recording will be dropped tomorrow, if not Sunday, on YouTube, and I will drop it in the chats. Make sure you guys go over it. Make sure you guys go over it and take the time to actually just take the time to take time and just chill and actually focus on the charts a little bit. You know, a lot of people, they want to be really good, but they just don't put in the work. They really want to be good, where their imagination is like, bro, like I can see myself being real legit, but their efforts and what they put into it just doesn't really match that. Does that make sense? And trust me, I've been there. Like my first 3 to 6 months inside IM, I didn't even touch IM. Like I didn't touch it. I didn't touch it. But when I did, bro, the snowball effect started happening, right? So make sure you guys take the time to take time and study, take the notes, right? You want these notes and everything that we've been talking about for the past month or two, literally right next to you as you guys trade, right? So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Hope you guys got some value on this call. Let the chats know right now, guys. Let the chats know right now in the Powerhouse chat that they just missed out on some value, because there's 500 in Powerhouse and there's only 30 on the call right now. So
Crazy.
I know y'all gonna start eating.
Yes, sir.
You guys are gonna start leveling up. We can't speak for the rest, but you guys are eating right now. You guys are putting in the work, and I got a ton of respect for you guys, man. You guys have a great weekend. You guys have, I don't know. I'm just so happy, man. You guys have a great weekend. I will see you guys Monday, bro. Peace and love.
All right, bro. I'll see you, man.